So I want you to be comfortable in your studio. You put the red light on. Nice, business time. Okay, please give me 2 takes when you're ready.
Whew, okay. Wanna know how I got these scars? My father, he was a drinker and a fiend. And one night, he goes off crazier than usual. Mommy dear gets the kitchen knife to defend herself. He doesn't like that. Not one bit. So, me watching, he takes the knife to her, laughing while he does it. Turns to me and he says, "Why so serious, son?" Comes at me with the knife. "Why so serious?" He sticks the blade in my mouth. Let's put a smile on that face. And why so serious? Wanna know how I got these scars? My father was a drinker and a fiend. And one night, he goes off crazier than usual. Mommy gets the kitchen knife to defend herself. He doesn't like that. Not one bit. So, me watching, he takes the knife to her, laughing while he does it. Turns to me and he says, "Why so serious, son?" Comes at me with the knife. "Why so serious?" He sticks the blade in my mouth. Let's put a smile on that face. And why so serious?
Nice. Nice. Towel off. Woo. Wow. I love the energy. I love the conviction. You are in character. You believe what you are saying, and I like that. When I hear something like this, one thing that catches my attention is that it's a lot of it is kind of like on 10 the whole time. And if you, I want you to imagine this. Were you, as a child, were you ever in trouble so much that your parents didn't get loud, they got soft?
Yeah.
And remember how scared we were when holy crap, instead of yelling, they go, "Okay, that's it. That's it. I'm sorry I came to this." But, and I got, so what I want you to do is in each of these sentences, I feel like you are almost close to a 10 on each of these.
Yep.
And so if you think of it, if you think of this paragraph, I'll go wide here. Let's see, be more dramatic. If you think of this paragraph as a song, each part of the song for you is at a 10. And I want more dynamics in there. I want some slow parts too. Slow meaning soft. And these soft parts will make it even scarier and even bring more emphasis to the loud parts. I'm not sure. So I'm going to ask you to do it again, and maybe we'll just do a few of this first sentences, but not only differences in volume, but also differences in pace. Like I said to Eric, when he spoke, his pace was consistent, which is good when you're doing narration. But for something like this, it's a piece of dialogue. We typically don't speak in a controlled pace. Sometimes we accelerate and sometimes we slow down. And even just like in the places where it says not one bit, you honored those periods. I like that. Feel free to put pauses like that in other parts of this, in other parts of this text.
Okay.
So not only difference in volume, but difference in pacing too. So for example, I won't read it with the intensity, but for pacing, if you go, want to know how I got these scars? My father was a drinker and a fiend. And you like change up the timing, the pacing, and I think it makes it more interesting. Let's take just those first, just the part that I read. Yeah, red light, good. Here, I'm gonna go back to zoom in here, and take difference in intensity. Not always on a 10.
Okay.
You can come down sometimes, and you can change up the timing too.
Wanna know how I got these scars? My father, he was a drinker and a fiend. And one night, he goes off crazier than usual. Mommy, well, she got the kitchen knife to defend herself. He doesn't like that. Not one bit.
Brad, hold on, Brad. So where you are now, before you were close to like 8, 9, 10. Now you're kind of hovering a lower 6 or 7, but it's still too much, kind of like 6 or 7. I want you to read not one bit, but what would it sound like if you were at a 1 or a 2? Show me what not one bit would sound like if you were down at a 1.
Not one bit.
Put some of that in there. Yes, that is awesome. You mix that up. Like even in a Metallica song, they're riffing.
Yeah.
Here comes the bridge. They slow it down. Now it's in halftime. Now the acoustic.
You're talking
guitar
my
comes out.
style.
Yeah. So it's not always like you got to change it
Yeah.
up and slow down and bring out the acoustic and then put on the distortion and put it, like here comes
Okay.
the big double bass
Kind of
riff.
the build up to the bridge.
Yeah.
And
So give me that not one bit again. Do it with the 1 or a 2, just like you did.
not one bit.
So is this a 1 or a 2 or a 3 for you? Where is this in
That's
your
like
body?
a 2, I think.
Okay, remember what that feels like. You can
Yeah.
use the 2 sometimes. You're real good at the 5 and the 8, 9, 10. You use the bottom end of your intensity too.
Yeah.
So mix it up. So please start from the top. And I'm not going to tell you where to change the intensity, but wherever it feels normal. Now put the lower 2 in there as well. Please.
Want to know how I got these scars? My father was a drinker and a fiend. And one night, he goes off crazier than usual. Mommy dear gets the kitchen knife to defend herself. He doesn't like that. Not one bit. So, me watching, he takes the knife to her, laughing while he does it. Turns to me, and he says, "Why so serious, son?" Comes at me with the knife. Why so serious? Why so serious? He sticks the blade in my mouth. Let's put a smile on your face. And why so serious?
Nice. How did that feel?
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, it felt good. It felt good. And it's like my head will explode if I go the rate. This is what this training is awesome for, because you're teaching me to calm the F down. And,
Brad, right, if you have a pen in front of you, write that down. Calm the F
calm
down.
the F down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have notes whenever I do sessions by myself or with other. I have notes that I write for myself because I'm always learning. And you even said it, calm the F down, but you can also still use your 8, 9, 10, but you also have a lower gear too.
Very.
I want to focus on the back half of this where it begins with so, me watching. The last 3 times you've read this, when you say the word so, I love where you go, so you put that in there. I love that. Keep that. That's, but you'll notice in this back half, he says the words, "Why so serious, son? Why so serious? Why so serious?" He says it 3 times.
Yeah, change
And
it.
I want you to change it. The first time he turns to me and he says, "Why so serious, son?"
Why
when you
so serious, son?
give me a 2 or a 1 on that first time. So bring that. It's still scary, but it's not yelling.
Right.
And now the second part, he comes at me with a knife. Well, he's coming at you. So maybe now you can put an 8 or a 9 on there when you say it there.
Okay.
I won't do it now, but just keep it in your head.
Okay.
And then, yeah, let's put a smile on that face. And why so serious? Maybe the third time when you say why so serious, you can break it up. Instead of going why so serious, you can go why so serious,
Oh,
or you
yeah.
can go,
Yeah.
it's just pacing. You only have 3 words, so you can go why so serious, or you can go why so serious. It's however you want to group. It's just like musicality. You have 3 words. Well, you can group these 2, or you can group the. So these are all just different ways that you can mix things up.
Okay.
So please take it from the middle where you go so, and when you're ready, please. Now remember, sorry, here what's tricky. The why so serious has to sound different 3 different times, and the first time you say it, do it at a 1 or a 2.
Okay. So you want me to go laughing while he does it, turns to me and says, I go from turns to me and says?
I want you to go from so.
Where the heck is
what?
that? So why so serious?
No, in the middle. It's
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. My bad.
No, that's okay. It's right after not one bit.
So, me watching, he takes the knife. He takes the knife to her, laughing while he does it. And turns to me and he says, Why so serious, son?
So stop. You're pushing what you just said. Why so
I'm
serious?
losing track of where I was at.
That's okay. It's okay. But there's a lot of pressure. I want the first one to be a 1 or a 2.
Okay. So, me watching, he takes the knife to her, laughing while he does it. Turns to me and he says, Why so serious, son? Comes at me with the knife. Why so serious? He sticks the blade in my mouth. Let's put a smile on your face. And why so serious?
Nice.
Is that
nice.
the end? The end sound all right?
Yeah. There's a word. Let's put a smile on that face. Not your face. Brad, how did that feel?
That felt good. I just learned a bunch of stuff right now.
That's okay.
Yeah. No, that's great.
I want you to do one last time.
Okay.
And I want you to use those techniques, the intensity. Again, you've got why so serious 3 different times. Put whatever different intensities you want, but I just don't want all 3 of them the same.
Okay.
Mix up your volume. You don't always have to be in one range. You can move around, and you did it this time. Go ahead and give me one last take when you're ready, and I'll let you go.
Want to know how I got these scars? My father, he was a drinker and a fiend. And one night, he goes off crazier than usual. Mommy gets the kitchen knife to defend herself. He doesn't like that. Not one bit. So, me watching, he takes the knife to her, laughing while he does it. Turns to me and he says, Why so serious, son? He sticks the blade in my mouth, comes at me with a knife. Why so serious? He sticks the blade in my mouth. Let's put a smile on that face. And why so serious?
Nice. How did that feel?
I like the second one. I like the second time I did it better, but yeah, I it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
It was a lot better than what I started with. So
true. Yeah.
And that's fantastic.
Yeah, these are different ways that you can approach a script and change it up and differentiate from the way somebody else might read it, which kind of puts you, illuminates your auditions. So
Yeah.
good. Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brad.